I first want to talk about why it is important. Dang it. My light's not on. Of course, I look exactly the same. Great. This month, we're going to be talking about AODA. AODA stands for Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act. If you've got any questions about AODA or your website, feel free to reach out to us at candyboxmarketing.com and we can offer you a free assessment. Today, I want to briefly describe two things. Number one, why it is absolutely critical for your business in 2021. And number two, how to figure out if you are currently compliant. Now, the reason why we are talking about accessibility on Ontario is that January 1st, 2021, new regulations came into place that all corporate websites with 50 or more employees have to be AODA compliant. First thing I want to do is talk about why this actually applies for your business and what's going to be good about it while making these changes. And the second thing is try to figure out, is your website actually compliant? So the first thing is, why does your business need to be AODA compliant or should be AODA compliant? The first thing is to stop discriminating against people with disabilities. I looked it up this morning and it's very interesting. Apparently 5.4% of all Canadians have a visual, like a seeing disability, and 4.8% of Canadians have a hearing disability. Put these two numbers together, we obviously have 10% of the Canadian population, representing 3 million people, that may not be able to access your website. So if you think of any type of online advertising, social media push, email campaign, all these people coming to your website, statistically speaking, 1 out of 10 Canadians will not be able to access the information if your website is not accessible. All right. Second thing, if we want to become equal opportunity employers, that is very important for the people that are accessing your website for things like your career page, how to apply online, and filling out forms. You want to be able to allow these people to do it with their screen readers. Number 3, you may get a fine. Right now, they are handing out fines to corporations that are not compliant. You can take a look at the government's website of what these fines are, but they are pretty steep. And so you want to be compliant before you get a compliance officer checking your website for you. The big question is my website AODA compliant? If that's the first time you've asked the question, chances are it's not, because AODA compliance takes place everything from the way that your site was built to the design and development of your website. Now, the first easy way to check one aspect of your website, and please don't leave after this part because there's other parts that are equally as critical, is if you put in your website address at this website called achecker.ca, that's achecker.ca, you can put in just your home page or a certain page address in there. I would even try your careers page as well too, because that's very important. And you can literally get this website to check to see if your coding standards are up to par with AODA. So on this website, as demonstrated here, we say the website has come back and says, congratulations, there's no known problems, but they can also point out there's likely problems or issues, or if there's actual critical errors on your website. Now, if you have passed that, congratulations, but that does not mean that you are done. A checker can only check the coding of your website. It can't do things like visual checks of the actual content. So for example, if you have a big graphic on your homepage and that graphic has words in it, like it has words on an image, a checker cannot read that. It can't read images. And so that's why we actually need to take a look at the designs of websites to see if all the content there is accessible for the person that is viewing it. So when we're taking a look at our websites, we have to not just take a look at this tool and think that the tool can figure everything out. We as individuals need to take a look at all the content and make sure that it's all available. Number 3, you got to take a look at the assets that are on your website. So things like videos. Do you have subtitles? A checker can't figure that out. If you don't have subtitles, people that have a hearing impairment cannot listen to the content that's on your website. If you have a downloadable PDF form, another asset, let's just say it's an application for a job or career or to become a new account, you actually have to make sure that those downloadable products are also accessible for online users to use. AODA is an incredible new standard to help stop discriminating against people with disabilities to access your content. It's good for the entire population of Ontario, and it's great for your business. If you've got any questions about AODA or your website, feel free to reach out to us at candyboxmarketing.com and we can offer you a free assessment. Not bad, right?